Doing the impossible like magic, live and in concert for your listening and dancing pleasure. We're delighted, excited you could join us here today. Dean Hagee, Claude Haggerty here, sharing with you the strategies for actually doing magic. I'm going to say even, I don't think it rises to the level of a miracle because it's that simple. So, and there's several systems and tools and strategies you can apply. And here's the thing. Let me set the groundwork here. We know that Edison, for instance, was given credit for inventing the light bulb. And when questioned about it, after 10,000 efforts or whatever number it was, that he simply said, I didn't fail 10,000 times to invent the light bulb. I simply figured out 10,000 ways not to make the light bulb until I made the light bulb. Now, today, you don't have to wait till you're 65 to invent Colonel Sanders Kentucky Fried Chicken or Nautilus workout equipment or any of that stuff. You can, there's enough insight, enough information. Give us sort of the groundwork of what it takes to do the impossible like magic, Dr. Claude.
Well, first of all, you have to be prepared to try something you've never tried before. You have to step out of your comfort zone just a little bit, right? And either you can do this by choice or you can wait until the inevitable comes where you're forced to go and do something that because the consequences of not doing it might be too severe. So you definitely have to try something you've never tried before with the thought that this may or may not work. If it works, awesome. Then I can maybe use this again. If it doesn't work, then what can I learn from this? And then how can I do it again to tweak it slightly to get it work? Because once you get an idea to work, like we've done, like for example, we've done thousands of gigs where we went out and we charged our customer for our services. Then one day we had an idea. What if we were to offer to pay them instead? Well, that was an idea.
Right.
Boom, and that took off like wildfire. I did that for the rest of our career. So did you too, right? But it was something that we tried first to see what would happen, gain what we learned. And there's some things we tried, it fell flat in our face. That's okay. At least we know that's what happens when you do that, right? Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. And eventually you stumble on something that overnight success that sends you clear sailing.
Right. Exactly. And that's the magic. And that is that, listen, there are people out there who will tell you that certain things are impossible while there are people out there doing the impossible. Why would you force yourself and or listen to the people who say it's impossible when they're simply getting in the way of people who are doing what it is they say that's impossible? I can tell you for years and years and years and years, many, many people say you cannot make money doing free shows. Am I right or am I right? Right? Yet we've generated in excess of $20 million worldwide as a direct result of serving people with free shows. So either you're going to continue to believe that it's impossible to make money with free shows, or you can believe that there's somebody out there doing what it is you think is impossible right now. Exactly. Talk to us about, for instance, people think that it's impossible to get sponsorships in 8 to 12 minutes. So talk to us a little bit about, let's blow that myth out just a little bit.
Well, first of all, I will say that it is very, very possible. But, a lot of it comes down to the right frame of mind. Dean, we've both been on tour. We both had mechanical breakdowns. where you're tranny went in the bus or whatever, and you pull in, and they say, "Hey, this will take about 5 or 6 hours, and you pick it up at 4 o'clock, and that'll be $1,750." And you're like, "No problem." And then you walk out, go, "Oh my God, I got 6 hours to raise $1,750. What am I going to do?" So many times I've walked down to local business owners, walked in, grabbed the $1,500 to $1,700 and $50 sponsorship on a show that I'm going to do 2 or 3 weeks from now that I just decided to do because I'm here. Go back and pay for my bus and come back a couple of weeks later, do the gig, and move on.
That's right.
I know you've never done it this way before, but just saying.
What are you talking about? Whatever could you be referring to? And here's the thing. As a performer, as a presenter, as an entertainer, as an educator, as a platform expert, a platform entrepreneur, you could and should be doing whatever it is, your passion. You have a mission that you have to serve other people. And it's kind of like, we like to say, if you have the cure for cancer in people's lives, in their businesses, in their health, their wealth, their happiness, you have an obligation to at least inform and invite people to know more about this cure for cancer in their business, their life, their health, their wealth, their happiness. How ugly, how awful would you have to be and saying, "I got the cure for cancer, but you can't have it. You can't have it." You have an obligation to serve people with that, and to keep that to yourself, or to be so small-minded that you don't take advantage of the opportunity to serve others, at least by way of giving them the option of wanting to know more, right? There's a magic methodology we apply to gaining success in serving other people. And that magic methodology, are you ready for this? This is a big one. This is the doing the impossible like magic. It's simply ask. Listen, nobody dies, nobody gets pregnant if they say no, thank you. Right? And here's a master of magic when it comes to getting results, Dr. Glenn Twiddle in the house. And he literally mortgaged his house on the belief that he could do great things, and produced an event that is now lives in infamy as a direct result of his conviction that the impossible is more than possible. He went over and above, did the magic, created Total Speaker Success Summit, had Arnold Schwarzenegger as his headline speaker, had Sir Richard Branson as his headline speaker, who would have ever thought that a real estate marketing guy would ever be able to produce such an event, only because of this magical thinking. He says, "Oh, come on now, preach it, Brother Glenn." Love the old prove you can help them by actually helping them trick. That is no illusion. If you think, listen, if you've got value, if you can create something for somebody else, again, you have an obligation. And what is the best, most profound, sure way of demonstrating beyond an impervious shadow of a doubt that you could actually help somebody? And what is the way to do that, Dr. Claude?
Help them.
I don't care what it is. Underwater basket weaving. If you're a health coach, if you're a wealth coach, if you're a mindset expert, if you're a performer, a presenter, an entertainer, an educator, whatever it is, if you have the skills, the insights, the experience, the information, the impact, the influence to be able to serve people, you owe it to serve them and help them. What's a really cool way? We love the magic. Yes, a sneaky one, like help them. Imagine that, right? Glenn, we got to have you back on here because we want to talk to other magic makers and miracle workers like yourself who understand that doing the impossible is just another task for today, right? And we have a methodology that we leverage, and we call it WIT. And we just simply say, do WIT. Do it. And WIT WIT stands for whatever it takes. There are people out there with the same 24 hours who are willing to do whatever it takes, who simply get more results because they ask more, because they do more, because they challenge themselves and others more, because, right? So simply serve your way to success, helping other people. We love these little videos. We have a whole cache of cool little videos, and it might be a 6-second video. It might be a 30-second video. It might be a spotlight interview video of a couple of minutes. But how do we leverage this upfront and in advance, demonstrate beyond an impervious shadow of a doubt how we can help other people with these super simple little, 3-second, 30-second videos, Claude?
We take their logo and we make a 5 or 6-second little animated video with their logo. We send it to them saying, hey, I thought of you today.
That's right.
So I thought of you today. So I decided that I would take a few minutes. I would create this little animated video with your logo. Hope you like it.
Yeah.
Use it any way you like on your website, on your Facebook page. If you need it tweaked slightly, let me know. And have a nice day.
That's right. Yep.
Not asking you anything, don't want anything. I just thought of you. I thought I would take a few minutes and create this for you. Use it any way you like. Have a nice day.
That's right. Yep. And again, what's the cost of doing that?
15 seconds.
That's right. Yeah.
I know. One of the ones I sent it out, I sent them 2 little 6-second videos. Took less than a minute to create 2 of them.
Yeah.
I sent it out to a organization, and I made about $40,000 from that partnership from that day.
Right.
I have another one, just a little heating and air conditioning company that I know, and they're friends of mine, and made them a couple little videos, sent it to them. Now they ask me to post one of these little videos on their page every morning, which I do. It takes me 30 seconds or so, and they pay me $1,000 a month for that.
Right. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Ta-da! Yeah. So we move from ta-da into aha. It's like, oh my gosh, just by helping people, we can actually generate real and significant results for the people we hope to serve. It really is that simple. And here's the good news. It will make a difference if you simply step up and help people first. And by the way, let us say that free does not always mean you're not getting paid. What are some of the ways that people can leverage this money-making marketing magic methodology for actually getting paid by doing good, by doing even what people consider free stuff to make the magic happen, like the videos? Okay, you invested a little bit of time, you created some super short videos, you gifted them, you demonstrated beyond an impervious shadow of a doubt that you could create value, could produce a specific measure result. And those people then go, oh, that's worth something to me. I'm willing to partner with you to pay you on an ongoing basis. What are some other ways, as whether it's events, whether it's mom and pop Main Street business, whatever it happens to be, as a performer or presenter, whatever?
One of my favorites has always been sponsorships. I average $20,000 to $30,000 per month in sponsorships that pay me very well to go and give free shows away to benefit nonprofit groups, to benefit schools. I was able to go to 8,000 schools for free.
Yep.
And made a killer income doing so. And yet I went to all of those schools for free, thanks
Yep.
to sponsors. And then we turned those free shows into paying gigs. But I went to 8,000 schools for free.
Isn't that amazing? And I can tell you over the last 50 years that doing live events as a magician, as a message expert, as a performer, presenter, speak, teach, preach, nag, present, perform, whatever it happens to be, I can tell you that I have never, did I say never? Yes, I meant never paid out of my own pocket for the use of that room. I've always been able to either get it highly leveraged or sponsors through champion partnerships, or create so much value that it becomes irresponsible of them to say anything but yes to giving me that room space, and then go out and help people create value, generate real results and revenue for folks. And oh, look, the lovely, the talented Miss Mel. It must be Australian Day in the neighborhood because all our friends, Glenn and Naomi from Australia, Mel is from, hello. So delighted and excited you could join us. And we are doing the impossible like magic. And here's the challenge to you is that we just simply encourage you to do the impossible. Do the impossible. And by that, we mean simply this. If there's something you want to do, simply go find somebody who's doing what you want to do, regardless of what other people tell you about or what you even believe in your own mind about something being possible, impossible. Once again, if you want to know how to, do fulfilled events, for instance, if you want to know how to have events that are full of people filled with profits, then you might want to reach out to Claude or myself. If you want to know how to have your events highly leveraged and sponsored as a performer, as a presenter, as an entertainer, as an educator, if you want to know how to make money before you even step on stage by serving, you might want to talk to Super Sponsor Man, Dr. Claude Haggerty, and find out what he knows when other people say it's impossible, you can't get it done, and how to do that, I don't know, in 8 to 12 short minutes versus 8 to 12 months or beyond, and a possible big fat, So, and Glenn says he's in Perth today. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Well, good morning to you. Wow. Good morning.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Yeah, right. No, he's just getting up.
Okay.
He's a part of the 3 a.m. club, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So Yep, indeed. So do magic, do the impossible, and it's more than doable. It's more than doable. Whatever somebody says it's impossible, that usually means there's somebody out there doing it. That's right. Well, thank you. What a better way to do is 3 a.m. is hang with Dino and friends. And we are delighted and excited. And listen, the results you get are often a direct result of the 5 closest people, right? So if you want to know what your income is, look at the 5 people closest to you. You have a pretty good idea. And on and on and on. It's a privilege and honor to have friends as awesome and amazing. And again, miracle workers doing every day, doing the impossible like magic. So, hey, and we're going to give you an impossible opportunity. We're doing our next fulfilled masterclass coming up here on the 17th. So if you want more information about how to fill your events with fulfilled events, here we go. Fulfilled events full of people filled with profits, simply go to fulfilledevents.com. So we're going to be doing a masterclass on the 17th, and that's a Wednesday, and it is at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So our Australian friends don't have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. They can get up a little bit later. And if not much later, mind you, but a little bit, get to sleep in a little bit anyway. And so just check it out. And there's free gifts and tools and resources, assets, information you can use to and the other thing is, if you want to have this impossibility mindset, if you want to know how, again, if you want to see people who are doing the impossible all the time, my encouragement is that you find out as much as you can from people actually doing what you think might be impossible. So we encourage you, we're going to give you a free bonus success solutions strategy session. It is a magic money-making, revenue-generating session. 15 minutes. We'll talk to you. How many people walked away from a again, free strategy session? No pitch, no heavy-handed arm-twisting salesman will call. This is strictly incredible, ongoing, on-growing, incredible value. How many people walked away from one of these free bonus sessions with you and I can tell you from my experience as well, but from us where they've actually generated real results in their world, Dr. Claude?
Dozens. In fact, one person I spoke with for 30 minutes, he went out, did 2 appointments right that day, and generated $38,000 in sponsorships after speaking with me for 30 minutes.
Correct. Yep, absolutely. And we can tell you that other people have generated in from $600 to $6,000 to $60,000 as a direct result. And never did we say buy our stuff. Here's the thing. Remember, our whole world rotates around doing magic and helping people up front in advance. The way we demonstrate we can produce results for people is by helping produce results for people. And so if this sounds of interest or value to you, simply chatwithclaude.com or chatwithdean.com. Chatwithclaude.com or chatwithdean.com. No salesman will call. And no heavy-handed, slimy sales. We just create value for you. And here's what we know. If we add value that generates impact for you, results, right? Revenue, all that stuff. And then we all profit. VIP, add value that generates impact, and we all profit as a result of that. Are you more or less likely to, help us back? Maybe look at some of the options we might have as far as trainings or tools or resources or coaching or memberships or whatever it is. Like if one guy, we helped him generate well in excess of $20,000 in a single month, having never done that before. And was he more or less interested in potentially wanting to continue the relationship? Right?
Yeah, we've spoken a few times since then.
Yeah,
Hello,
a couple
right?
of times. And I can tell you, he's generated well more than anything he's ever invested in his education with us. And that's the goal. That's the whole point, So anyhow, we'd love to serve you. If you want to know how to fill your events with people full of profits, join and find out more about the Fulfilled Events Masterclass, Wednesday the 17th at 12 o'clock noon. More information and to register, simply go to fulfilledevents.com. Fulfilledevents.com. No salesman will call. This is you register or you don't. It's no big. Here's something. I remember once Dean did something for me and told me, here's my PayPal, contribute what you feel is appropriate. And that includes $0 is entirely appropriate. He transferred thousands. And yeah, I created some videos for him. I did some PowerPoint presentation. I just shared some value with him. I just said, hey, listen, whatever you think is fair. And I've done that many, 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 many times. And as I know you have, Claude, as well. And Glenn and I have done many things together. I promoted his programs, products, services, and solutions because I believe in what he stands for and what he does and the value he creates in other people. And so, yeah.
I get to drive some pretty nice cars as a result of me helping the Speedway to generate sponsorships and help them dramatically to increase their attendance. Yeah. And I get to drive their pace cars. I took one of their pace cars to Montreal. I took one of their pace cars to Montreal. I have their 1930 Chevy I drove in the summertime. I mean, these are wicked cars. And I don't pay a cent, and nor did I ask for these. These were given to me to use as a token of appreciation for the results I helped them create.
Right. Absolutely. So our challenge to you today is nothing more than go out, do the impossible like magic. Simply add value that generates impact for others, and then you'll profit emotionally, spiritually, relationally, intellectually, and of course, as business leaders, financially. Help people. Serve your way to success. It really is that simple. And if you'd like more information about our Fulfilled Events, it's a magical masterclass. I promise you. Fulfilled Events Masterclass, simply go to fulfilledevents.com. And of course, if you want to have a conversation with either Claude or myself, simply chatwithclaude.com or chatwithdean.com. No salesman will call. Please let us know how we can serve you. Have an awesome, see what else is being said here. Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course, if we help you, we help you. That's a psychological principle called reciprocation. If I help you, now, is it guaranteed we'll 100%? No, but again, it's just there's no slimy sales. I helped. Claude helped. Glenn helps. And then people, if we help you generate in excess of, I don't know, another $100,000 over the next 3 months, over and above your regular ability to generate results for you and your business and your family and your community and so on, would you be more or less likely to want to help us back by at least considering doing a training or a program again, no slimy sales. People come to you. Why not serve first? The more you serve, the less you'll ever have to sell anything. It really is that simple. So serve your way to success. Go about the business of doing magic, right? Super amazing, super powerful. Dean Hankey, Claude Haggerty, closing thoughts, Dr. Claude?
Just book a call with us. Let's brainstorm about what you got going on and see if we can help you. Chatwithclaude.com, chatwithdean.com. Half hour, 15 to 30 minute brainstorming session could put you on a path that leads you to the promised land for sure. So,
yep. Fulfilled event success. That's right. Fulfilledevents.com.